one today's video is about when Bakugou is acting possessive over you. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. You wake up to the soft glow of the morning light streaming through the window. The warmth of the sun fills the room, and you stretch out, feeling the gentle rustle of sheets around you. Turning your head, you see Bakugou still asleep beside you, his usually fierce expression softened in slumber. His blonde hair is tousled, and a soft snore escapes his lips. You smile to yourself, feeling a wave of affection for him. It's rare to see Bakugou so relaxed, and you cherish these quiet moments. Carefully, you slip out of bed, not wanting to wake him just yet. As you head to the kitchen, the smell of coffee wafts through the air, signaling that Kirishima is already up. Morning. Kirishima greets you with his usual cheerful grin, handing you a steaming cup of coffee. I thought I'd get a head start on breakfast. How'd the pancakes sound? Perfect. Your reply, taking a sip of coffee. You're too good for us, you know? He chuckles, shaking his head. Just want to make sure that we all have a good day to start. Plus, it's my turn to cook anyway. As Kirishima flips pancakes on the stove, you chat about plans for the day. It's been about a while since the three of you had a day off together, and Kirishima suggests going out for some fresh air. How about we head to the park? He suggests, glancing at you. There's a new hiking trail I wanted to check out, and we can have a picnic. You nod, liking the idea. That sounds great. Bakugou might need a bit of convincing, though. Kirishima laughs, setting a plate of pancakes on the table. Leave that to me. We could use some fresh air and some relaxation as well. Just then Bakugou appears in the doorway, rubbing his eyes and looking slightly grumpy. What's all this noise about? He grumbles, though his expression softens when he sees you. We're planning a day out, you explain, handing him a plate. Kirishima wants to go hiking and have a picnic. What do you think? Bakugou raises an eyebrow, looking between you and Kirishima. Hiking, huh? You dragging us out into the wild, shit you hear? Kirishima grins, unfazed by Bakugou's tone. Come on, it'll be fun. Besides, we all need a break from training anyway. It'll be good for us. Bakugou grumbles something under his breath, but eventually nods. Fine, but if it turns out to be boring, I'm blaming you. The three of you have breakfast, and soon enough, you are all packed up and ready to go. The drive to the park was filled with light-hearted banter, and you can't help but feel grateful for these moments with them. As you arrive, the fresh scent of pine and the sound of chirping birds greet you, setting a peaceful tone for the day. Kirishima leads the way up the hiking trail, his enthusiasm infectious. You follow close behind, with Bakugou bringing up the rear, occasionally muttering about how ridiculous this all is. Despite his grumbling, you can tell that he's enjoying himself, especially when Kirishima jokes around, trying to make the hike more entertaining. Hey, let's race to the top, Kirishima suddenly exclaims, a competitive glint in his eyes. Last one there has to carry the picnic basket on the way back. Bakugou scoffs, as if it lets you beat me, he says, but there's a playful tone in his voice. You're on, you say, joining in the fun. The race is filled with laughter and teasing as you all dash up, the cool breeze and the beauty of nature, making everything feel alive. Kirishima reaches the top first, pumping his fist in victory, while you and Bakugou arrive shortly after, slightly out of breath but grinning. You guys did great, Kirishima says, his eyes bright. Let's find a good spot for the picnic. As you spread out the blanket and start unpacking the basket, Bakugou suddenly grabs your hand, pulling you close. You're not allowed to leave my side for the rest of the day, he says, and the possessiveness in his voice. You laugh, squeezing his hand. Why, jealous? Bakugo huffs, looking away, just making sure that you don't get any funny ideas. Kirishima chuckles, sitting down on the blanket. Come on, Bakugo, it's just a picnic. We're all here to have a good time. Bakugo gives him a side eye, but doesn't respond, instead pulling you down to sit beside him. The three of you dig into the food, the atmosphere light and filled with the sounds of nature. As you eat, you can't help but notice Bakugo's hand resting on your thigh, his hand drawing idle circles on your skin. Kirishima seems to notice as well, his gaze flickering between you and Bakugo. You know, it's nice to see you two so close, he says, a teasing note in his voice. I almost feel like a third wheel. Bakugo snorts, giving Kirishima a mock glare. You wish. You're just as part of this as we are. Kirishima's grin widens, and he leans back on his hands, looking out at the view. Yeah, I know. Just wanted to make sure that you weren't getting too possessive. Bakugo rolls his eyes, but doesn't respond, instead focusing on the food. You smile, feeling a warm glow in your chest. Being with both of them like this, sharing these moments, is something that you cherish deeply. After the picnic, you all lay back on the blanket, staring up at the sky. The conversation flows easily, ranging from light-hearted jokes to deeper topics about your lives and futures. It's in these moments that you feel the strength of your bond with them, the unspoken understanding and support that comes from being with people who truly know and care for you. As the sun begins to set, casting a warm golden glow over everything, you feel a sense of peace and contentment. Kirishima sits up, stretching his arms. This was a great idea, he says, looking over at you and Bakugo. We really should do this more often. Yeah. Just don't expect me to go hiking every time. Kirishima laughs, nudging Bakugo playfully. We'll mix it up next time. Maybe a beach day or something. You chuckle, feeling a surge of affection for the both of them. Whatever we do, as long as we're together, it will be great. As the three of you pack up and head back down the trail, you can't help but feel grateful for this day, for the love and companionship that you share. Bakugo's hand finds yours again, and you squeeze it, feeling the warmth of his touch. Kirishima walks beside you, his presence comforting and reassuring, and the drive home was filled with some more banter and laughter, and by the time you arrive, it was already dark. As you step into the house, Bakugo pulls you into a tight hug. You're mine, you know that. Always. Alright, lovebirds, let's get some rest. We've had a long day. And even though you realize how much Bakugo has hugged you for the whole day, you know that you can make it up to Kirishima. He never gets jealous by these anyway. He actually feels happier that you two are close. But you're going to make it up to him no matter what. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And goodbye!